In this video, we'll walk through the process of purchasing a Cloudflare domain or a domain on Cloudflare. Um, Most likely you have heard of or you've purchased domains on GoDaddy before, but for various number of reasons, it is recommended. I am strongly recommending that you purchase your domain on Cloudflare, everything from security to cost, to features, to integrations with other tools that you'll use as your platform when your ID develops. It is one of the strongest recommendations that I make. It is the strongest recommendation that I make for a tool. And it would be to select Cloudflare for your DNS hosting. So without further ado, let me jump in. It's pretty straightforward. I'm just going to log in. Just going to verify I'm human. It's a pretty straightforward stuff that we all used to right now. All right, now once I log in, I will see, well, you most likely won't see what I see. I have a ton of domains, but you'll most likely see the domains that you have. Or if this is a new Cloudflare account, this will be empty, right? What you want to do quite simply is go to the left-hand side. You want to click on domain registration. Um, right, you can click manage domains. Again, that's if you do have existing domains. But what you're looking for is register domains. So you're going to click on register domains. And in here, you're going to simply search for a domain that you want to purchase, right? Right. And what you want to do is actually enter the domain extension too as well. Because if you don't, it will look for variations. So if you want specifically a particular extension, you want to search for that. Right? You can kind of like look, it will tell you if the domain is available. You can then browse and look at variations of what you may need, eventually selecting one. So I'm just gonna say I want to do this one should be available. I can imagine somebody having that not available. Again, I'm just trying to find a domain that we can purchase. There we go. So this one's available. Obviously, you see by the green check mark. My recommendation here is that if you are purchasing a domain for your startup, if you can afford it, I would say look at the .io and the .ai extensions. If you can, those get pretty expensive. But if you're going along the lean, I need to save as much money as possible in the beginning of my venture. I recommend obviously just sticking with your normal .com. But I will say if you can afford the .ai, the .io, please purchase it. .io will be used for your API, most likely, and .ai, obviously, that's kind of self-explanatory. So I'm just going to go ahead and click here on purchase. And then once you hit purchase, you just go ahead and fill out the information here. This is pretty straightforward. You'll select either your PayPal or your credit card, and then just kind of like click complete registrant information at the bottom. Once you've done that, you will hit the next screen where it'll just confirm your purchase, and that's it. You have now successfully purchased your domain, and then you do want to then kind of like navigate over to here, which is the manage domains. And it's kind of like just confirm that it shows up here. And that's it. That's pretty much it. You can set up your domain for auto renew, which I do recommend. You will get emails, I believe, like 60 and then 30 days before the domain expires. You definitely want that. There are definitely horror stories of companies not auto renewing their domains and then losing it, right? So that's a pretty straightforward process for actually purchasing a domain, and it can be relatively inexpensive. .com about $10, and then obviously you want to go to .ai and .io, you're looking at 45 bucks, right? So with that being said, I will be signing off in this video, and again, very simple, purchasing your domain on Cloudflare.